everybody. I was going to do this kind of in silent mode, but I think I'll go ahead and talk to you while I'm getting myself ready here. I know I'm pretty scary. Hopefully I will remedy that in just a few minutes. I just walked out of the shower and you are probably wondering, Arlene, where in the world are you? Well, I am somewhere in the world, that's for sure. And I am on board the Coral Princess doing a back-to-back-to-back cruise. And I wasn't going to vlog this because I never do. And I'm not sure that I'm going to be vlogging it like other travel vloggers do. But Chris has encouraged me. Chris is the one that has encouraged me to go ahead and do some vlogging on this trip. And some being the operative word. Again, I don't know if I will be, I know I won't be vlogging every day. I'll put up videos when I can on here. But he encouraged me to bring you guys along, for this. That was my foundation that I'm getting ready to, it's a Super Balanced Makeup in the color Neutral. And this is my cover up. All Clinique, all of my facial makeup is Clinique. As you guys know, I am very, very sensitive to any of the makeup. In fact, I've been telling the girls on the ship here that I cannot do their facials or anything like that. I did that once. I had to run back to the room and wash it off. My face felt like it was on fire. So I'm very, very, very highly allergic. But anyway, I am going to do this little introduction video here, and then I'm going to back up in time and show you guys some of the prep work that went into this cruise in the last couple of days before we left. So hang with me here as I talk about it. We're doing a back-to-back-to-back cruise, which is do a little bit of something to my eyebrows to bring them so that you can actually see them. Half of my eyebrows are gray. It's terrible. First portion being the, sorry, I can't get this open. First portion being the Panama Canal full transit cruise. Second part being California coastal. And the third part being a Alaska round trip out of Vancouver. So Barb and Dawn, our friends, are going to be joining us. It's just Chris and I on this portion. And then Barb and Dawn and our friend Cheryl and a couple of other people that I'm going to be meeting are coming on in LA. And then we have a whole bunch of other people coming on in Alaska. So it might be more and more difficult for me to do any vlogging the further we get into this trip. You guys, again, I'm not telling you dates or times or, that kind of thing. I will tell you that we went through the Panama Canal yesterday, and you can see we got our little, whoops, the other way. No, this way. Little certificates on the wall there. I'll show you a close-up picture of my map, getting ready for Alaska, and my other magnets and whatnot, and that I always bring on my cruises, my must-haves. And I am wanting to get this makeup on because I know I'm scaring y'all half to death here. And the lighting is, I don't care what cruise room you're in, the lighting is never wonderful for putting on makeup, but I'm doing my best here. And I am going to do my air wrap today, I think, because I washed my hair this morning. So I think I will do my Dyson air wrap. I'll probably put it into fast motion because I know I have a portion of the video that we're going to back up on and let you see the day I got my hair, a car chit chat, and then the next one will be another car chit chat, and then, on and on we'll go through this video. So I hope you guys enjoy this a little bit. It's different from what I normally do on my Arlen's Country Craft Corner channel, and it's even different than what I do on my Arlen's Travels channel. I've never really vlogged. Not that this is real time by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, kind of vlog as we go throughout. And I'm sure I'm going to have voiceovers, you know, and such with pictures and whatnot when I cannot video once I get with more people. It's more difficult, you know. Plus I have to be careful. Some folks don't want to be all over YouTube and that kind of thing. So, all right, let's find me some mascara here. I've got all of my brushes and my cover up and my liner and everything in this little thing, so it's easier to find this stuff, so I don't have to dig for it so much in my makeup bag, which is this. As I said, we were on the Coral Princess. We have sailed on this ship 5 other times before this one, all in Alaska. This is our favorite ship, Princess ship. We're with Princess Cruises, our favorite Princess ship ever. And we feel like we've come home, you guys. It is so good to be back aboard this ship. Honest to goodness, it really, really, really is. We absolutely love it. And the crew, as always, is just phenomenal. We are staying in a mini suite, which of course I will give you a tour of in this playlist. And yeah, we're having a good time so far. We're eating in the dining room every night, just the two of us. And I have eaten my, let me put it this way. I'm going to try really hard moving forward in this cruise, at least this portion, to not eat a lot of desserts. I've had dessert every evening so far. And I even had a couple of cookies here and there. I had tapioca pudding after lunch yesterday. And I'm feeling the weight. And so I'm going to be trying to be more careful moving through the rest of at least this portion of the cruise, just because I don't want to gain a bunch of weight on this cruise. I'm miserable, you know. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start drying this mop of a hair here, and I wrap down here. I'm also going to plug in my regular curling iron because it is so humid here and the water is so soft on these ships. Just, you know, for you ladies who have fine hair like me, you know, you might want to bring some more products to help with really soft water, because it's really, really, really soft water. I'm going to plug in my Dyson Airwrap here. You guys have kind of been asking me for a tutorial. I didn't know that I would kind of do this, but I'm really not going to do a tutorial, but we'll do a little something. Okay, I'm going to start out with the hair dryer portion and just dry it to about 90% dry, and then I'll go in with my barrel. So I'll probably put you into a bit of fast motion so that you don't have to hear the air of this. Push that button and take the hairdryer portion off, and now I'm going to put the barrel on. I'm going to do this in sections. I brought just 2 little clips with me to help me out with this, so I'm just going to kind of split my hair in half and put up the top portion, and then we're going to start with the barrel air wrap so you guys get to see how it works. And turn directions by just turning this little pink top. Let's get it on there, and I leave it for at least 10 seconds. And then I push this little button. This is the on and off button, but you can push it up. It makes it cool. Look at that. So I'm just going to work my way around the bottom, and I'll be right back. I've hurt my wrist. I think it's just me running my scooter. And arthritis, you know, what can I say? It's really hurting. I love this air wrap. I have had to use my regular curling iron now. I will tell you that. I have had to kind of augment my curls a little bit because it's so, the water's so soft and my hair's so fine, you know. Frustrating. I want to pin what I just did up in the back and then let down what I had pinned up, and we'll work around the top section now. Okie dokie, that's just about it. So let me put my jewelry on and put some lipstick on, and then we'll do the hair last. How about? You know, this is just a smart casual day. This is what I'm wearing for the entire day, all the way up through dinner. We are not getting off. Like I said, we're in Panama City today, and we've been here before, and we are not getting off of the ship today. So we are just kind of, I'm gonna leave my hair wrap out just in case I need it a little bit more. Pick out some jewelry here. Oh, I guess my handy dandy black necklace would be the best for this. Put it on. Pick out some blingier earrings. Y'all have seen that 500 times. Put these in. Pretty teal color. Like I said, sometimes I'll put just a teeny tiny bit of perfume on, not much at all, just like a tiny little squirt, just to give a sense of a smell. This is Happy. This is my Happy perfume. But I'm very, very careful with that because all you need to do is get on an elevator and smell somebody's like really strong cologne or really strong perfume. So this is very subtle, very, very, very. And first thing in the morning, trust me, nobody's on the ship right now. They're all off. So, and I've got probably another hour before I'm even going to leave the room. So by the time I leave, it'll, whatever, if it's strong at all, will dissipate. I'm putting on my regular bracelets like I always wear every single day. And you know what? I'm going to take this ring off. I'm going to get my rings or my jewelry back out here. I'm going to put this little turquoise ring on today. Okay, put a little lipstick on. I am digging for gold with this this lipstick of mine. This is Punch Pop from Clinique, and I'm just using every bit of it. I got some lip brushes from Amazon, and what I'll probably do is open up a new Amazon storefront for you guys. I just will cover, you know, like this kimono is kind of new. I got it, and I was doing my Easter decor series, and I'll start putting stuff in there. You might want to give me a little bit to get that going though, because be patient with me. This is all different to me. Do that, and then just put a little gloss on. Oh, this is Clinique too. I think this is strawberry. I don't have a pair of glasses over here. It's strawberry. I think that's just what it is, strawberry. I don't have a pair of glasses here. Anyway, all right, let me fix my hair. And I burnt my finger on my curling iron reaching for my perfume. That hurt. So all I do to do my hair is I usually do take this wide tooth comb just through the back. You know, I have that cowlick back there that likes to open up. So I try to take that through there. And other than that, I just, now y'all, I've got thin, fine hair. This Dyson, not that I'm saying go buy it, because it is a chunk of change. It really, really, really is. But it really does work like a charm. This is, I couldn't find my regular Redken hairspray, so I'm using this Kenra, which I really like Kenra too. So I'm just going to spray this, you know, into place a little bit here. And it's freshly washed, freshly air wrapped hair. Not too bad, I guess, huh? Alrighty, you guys. Well, that's gonna do it for, oh, we're getting an announcement there. For exercise, they're doing drills here on board since everybody's off except for just a few of us, or however many of us are on. But anyway, that's going to be it for this portion of this video, and for kind of an introduction of what we're doing here. So come along with me as I kind of work my way through how to vlog through a trip. I'm not sure, but right now we're going to back up and we're going to see how I, you know, what I'm going to pack and how I pack, and then the next video will probably be me packing up some and a car chit chat. And I don't know what all, you guys. I've got some stuff ready to go. So hang with me, be patient with me, give me grace, please. Because this is a little bit new to me. And I'm excited though. I'm excited that Chris kind of said, you know, yes, go. I want you to vlog. And I'm like, well, you do? Really? And he says, yeah. He says, why not? And I said, all right. So I'm vlogging. So, and I'm not going to say what days of the week I'm going to put things up. I'm not going to give you that close of a, you know, I'm just not sure, you guys. I'm not sure, just not sure how often I'll be able to post and how much I'll be able to post, but I'll do my best. You know that. So let me go into some final words here, and then I'm going to morph in to this other footage. Did I do my final words in that? Well, you might hear my final words twice in this because I can't remember what my footage was. So for those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love you all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye from the Coral Princess. be watching for my other vlogs to go up, my other travel vlogs to go up. I'm double posting on Arlen's Country Craft Corner and Arlen's Travels, probably if I can manage it. It's going to go up on Travels first. So those of you over on Country Craft Corner, you might want to subscribe to Arlen's Travels. I'll give you a link in the description, just because I'm not sure if my internet will be good enough to post all the way through. So if you want to go ahead and subscribe to my Travels channel, it might be a good idea. Alrighty, you guys, bye for now. Oh, here I am in my outfit at the end here. Sorry. Bye. And this is how I take my jewelry. Now, please understand we're going to be traveling for quite a while here. This is a bag that Kristen got me from 31. I'm not sure that they are even in business anymore, to be honest with you. But here's all my jewelry. As I say, as I'm going to be traveling for quite a while here. So I have to have choices, right? I'm taking most of my Brighton with me, and yeah, you will see what I choose to wear in my upcoming vlogs for this trip. This is one of the largest trips that Chris and I have ever taken, one of the longest trips that Chris and I have ever taken. Here, I bought this new this year. This is a clothes rack, and this has really helped me to organize my clothes. As I say, we're going to be gone for quite a while through many different climates, from super, super hot to be honest, Alaska. So we are early in the season too, so it can be quite chilly. This is a new vest that I got from Amazon. Really cute little red vest. But I'm trying not to overpack, but it is difficult, when you are having to pack for many different temperatures. So anyway, you guys will see my outfit of the day videos for sure. But there's a new suitcase I got, because my other one was, the spinner wheel was falling apart. So I got me a new suitcase, and I'm going to put that strap around it, so when it comes through the carousel at the airport, we'll know that it is mine. And then also I'm taking this Vera, my medium Vera bag. So excuse that ladder. That sits always in our bedroom. Isn't that nice? Chris puts it in here because it's just easier, because I decorate so much, to come and get it. But anyway, I will try to bring you along with some of my packing. You can see in here, I already have my cosmetics bag somewhat packed here. And then this bag is a bag that I will use, I'll unpack when I get there. This is kind of my must-have bags for in the bathroom. These are the things that are some of them will stay in the bathroom. Some of them will go like this, will go by my bedstand. I've got 3 cakes of soap in here because I need my Dove soap. And I do have some magnets in here that I'm going to be bringing, that's that. And, I've got my shampoo already packed. That's conditioner. And you can see that I have these little silicone tops. And they really, really are nice, you guys. They have really given me kind of a nice sense of a nice safety sense. Here's what they are. And you just put them over the tops of bottles that you're afraid might leak. So I've got those over all of my little bottles that I'm afraid might leak. This is my hair gel. So you can kind of see. This is my hair. I'm just taking hair bands, and this is rubber bands, and as I say, headbands and clips to put my hair up. So that's what I have in there. And this will hold all my brushes. And I am taking a full-size container of dry shampoo because I can. and I don't want to take a bunch of little ones. I tend to use more of that than, you know, I can travel with, so. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go get my hair did today, and I'm getting ready to do a car chit chat. So I will explain more, or I will have explained more when I get in the car. All right? Be back. Hey everybody, I am back and have just gotten my hair did, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Look at this. And it's not like in your face blonde and or platinum blonde or anything like that, but it is such a pretty blonde with, you know, a nice kind of darker base and highlights running through. It's just absolutely stunning. I love the way she does my hair. I cannot tell you. Plus, she and I agreed too, since I've been using my Dyson, you know, Airwrap, she said my hair is just in phenomenal shape. She said because it's just not damaged at all. The texture is great, and I'll tell you, I do not have as much hair as it looks like I have. You know, she's very fine, thin hair, you guys. It does hold golly, buddy, just hit me, why don't ya? Gee whiz, I hope you get stopped at that light. Ha 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 ha. Good. Don't run a red light. You gonna run a red light? Gee whiz, how rude. So rude. But anyway, I'm super happy with how it worked out. I am all ready to roll on my trip now. I cannot tell you, I am really super excited, you guys. I haven't been super excited about going on a cruise for a while now. I've been on a few, as you know, since Kristen's passing, but I am looking forward. I am looking forward to it because I don't relax anywhere else in my life like I do on a cruise. I really just relax, and it's unusual for me just to try to turn my brain off and just relax. So this is good. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down for now. I'm not sure how long I talked to begin with, and it is still raining and yucky out here, and it is full of traffic. The traffic is terrible out here right now. I don't know what is going on. I guess school got out, well, it's 3:24. My appointment was at 1:30 today, so a little bit later than I'm normally out. You know, you usually go home after lunch, and then we don't usually come back out again. So anyway, regardless, I will go into my final words for now and say thank you all so much for stopping in here today. I hope all is well with everyone. Get ready to follow along with me with my cruise that's coming up. I hopefully bring you some different content and different, you know, exciting people to meet and things to see, and, you know, hopefully I can give you some nice tips and tricks. Anyway, all right, for those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your mind or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.